Welcome to Kenton's videos. Enjoy the video.
You start by selecting the exact part that will hold the surface. This matters for alignment and physics. Once selected, add a surface GUI for UI or a decal/texture for visuals, depending on the result you want. Make sure the part is anchored while you edit so nothing moves. That prevents placement errors. Use the Properties panel to pick face, rotation, and studs per tile when applicable. Also, set layer and Z-index if you plan multiple overlays, because render order affects visibility. Now you add the component, surface GUI for interactive elements, decal or texture for static art. Once added, choose the part face property, top, bottom, front, back, left, or right, so the surface maps correctly. If using surface GUI, parent a frame and set size in 0-1 scale. Make buttons anchor to corners with constraints for responsiveness. For decals, tweak offset and rotation, and use studs per tile U/V on texture to tile precisely. Test in Edit and Play to confirm scale and alignment. Finish by testing in both Edit and Play modes. Visual differences can reveal lighting or culling problems. If you need dynamic changes, use a simple script to set decal, texture, or surface GUI. Enabled at runtime, that explains how and why switching works. Make sure Texture ID uses Asset ID format and the object is a direct child of the part. If things go wrong, inspect Face Assignment, Object Parenting, and Render Order. Those are the usual culprits. Then retry after toggling Anchored and resetting the part.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.